game match right now, though.
Wow,
Hardly
talking base game. This is like patch 1.
Yeah,
Season 1 Ultimate.
You hardly ever see Inklings around anymore,
Right.
but Nova's pretty decent with it.
Let's see, Nova versus Danbi. Danbi is, of course, favored to win just based off of results. This is a scary man to go up against.
Yeah, probably the resident #2 as PR stands.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're talking about Lima, Johnny, Danbi.
No, I mean, if Johnny comes out to tournament, you know.
Oh,
he
heard.
makes
Oh, I thought you said PR. So.
No, yeah, PR, he's #2. Lima's like probably 0.
Just trying to find a hit here. I like the patience of Nova, but Danbi is one of those players who uses your patience against you.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you play too passive, you get too comfortable, all of a sudden he's in your front door.
And you're just taking a combo up to
Yeah.
like 60%.
Oh, nice.
It's always like when you get that pushback from the Ink, you're like, why am I not moving forward? It's always frustrating. And Danbi getting a little bit of that, like, huh? Like,
right?
Forward tilt came out.
Come on, I can try to force it. You can eat damage. And the Ink multiplier is excellent, too. Inklings darn near need that.
Yeah.
Oh!
Catching Nova trying to do that side B off stage, kind of just to mix up your recovery. It's like Danbi's like, oh, let me see if you do this.
Right.
Because if it doesn't work, Yoshi has that great airspeed to kind of just come back. No loss of the air, and then you can start ledge trapping them on the corner.
Now starting to see the patience of Nova kind of work against them. Now working from the back foot, you know, does not have, at least quite yet, has not shown, you know, the strength of the approach.
Yeah, and I've played Nova, and if you try to play around his grab when you're around that Booyah percentage, it gets really tough for him because, I mean, that's his main win condition.
Right.
So if you, like, play very anti-grab heavy and just do a lot of aerials and kind of space them out, what does Nova do in that situation?
Yeah, that is the weakness of Inkling for sure. Relying on that grab to close out stocks reliably, because doing the roller or you know, just random smashes and aerials, not exactly the safest. Wow! That was a high pop-up, and Danbi just knows his confirms so well.
Yeah. Again,
yes.
I'm saying. You're
That's
like...
not the color he picked.
They don't got that.
They don't have that color in this game.
He's not in there.
I mean, they kind of have this color in that game. Not as bright.
Yeah.
Good damage for the jab. That joint did 21.
I remember that was an issue.
Right. Now we got other stuff.
Right.
We don't even care about it anymore.
Yeah, but right now, Danbi playing really nice defensively, just kind of just drifting in and out. Oh, there goes, it gets jabbed again. I was about to say, the first one whiffed, but I feel like if Danbi misplaces it, Nova's going to find it again.
Right.
So he's very good at securing those jabs. I mean, you gotta. That's your main thing.
Strength of Inkling is that insane movement speed on the ground, coupled with the fact that they do go partially intangible, or is it invincible? I forget. But they gain, you know, some hurt box shift and stuff.
I mean,
excellent timing on that down smash.
Yeah, I mean, it plays to what they look like. I mean, that's crazy.
Right. So using that well, Nova can find himself in great situations, unlike that one.
Yeah.
That one being great for Danbi. They close out that stock. So
yeah,
the dream is there for Nova, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really scary. I mean, Danbi's been chasing him off stage. Like, you know, usually he's a little bit more reserved depending on who he's playing against, but he has shown no fear going up against that Inkling. Really good matchup knowledge. Like, oh, I know you want to be here. I'm going to throw out something. You're going to get scared. Like, been reading everything.
Right.
And yeah, Nova gets close, but it doesn't feel close when he's getting these kills at like 70, 80.
Right. Close is great, but closing out is the most important.
Yeah.
The jabs clinking, so no one punished for it. See, Nova's trying to patrol that mid-range. Unfortunately, that's what Danbi wants to break.
Yeah. Danbi wants to get that one hit. I was about to say, Danbi
yep.
wants that one hit.
That one hit led to 53. And what's crazy is that a lot of these things aren't even true combos. It's just the way that he's prepared to follow up. He just knows where you're going more than you know where you're going.
I mean, that's that amount of experience he has with Yoshi. Like, you get used to the way the characters drift because they're a certain weight. And, I mean, that gets what comes with the territory. And Danbi does like not a lot of Yoshis we have here.
Trying to hit him with the Denny's combo. Couple of eggs in your combo. Oh!
Yeah. Trying to do the drag down, but gets the pop-up.
Nova managing to stay alive. Doesn't necessarily have to take this stock first, but the damage has to get there.
Oh, yeah,
Make that second stock easier for you to close out.
Just picking these, again, Danbi sniping out these recovery, and when you're off stage, it's tough.
Careful, the back air at low percents is a guaranteed combo starter, and DIing in on down throw also gives Yoshi's follow-ups.
A really good adaptation there from that ink earlier. It's not like trying to fight it this time around, just straight up grab. Because that tongue, you know, it reaches.
Ooh, excellent triple up air. Nova paying, I mean, right out of the savings account for that. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
Oh! Broken.
Yeah, I remember looking at the Booyah chart, and there was like some characters were highlighted, and so they have things to get out of it.
Yeah,
by the way.
and Yoshi was at the top of that list.
Yeah, probably. Them, Bayo, you know,
Right.
just the cheater character.
I have heard for a while this is not an enjoyable matchup for Inklings. Just the fact that this is an aerial, mostly character, doesn't really get into a lot of grab situations, and then when you do, just flies on out of there.
Yeah. Not to mention the armor.
Ooh, okay, so
Nice,
we got some
yeah.
variations.
Nice trick. I mean, you got to mix it up. When the one way isn't working up, you got to pull something else out of it.
Parrying the attempt at the splatter gun, which would have been a great setup, but Danbi, presence of mind to get him out of that situation.
Yeah. All that damage just because you were below Danbi, or above Danbi.
That's never a great place to be.
No.
Nova now is just trying to survive. No, find a way into this stock, into some damage first off.
Get in and trying to find that drag down and then doing the up smash afterwards. And still letting it rip because why not?
Right.
I mean, maybe they drop shield and you clip them anyways.
Right. Danbi has a lot of resources in terms of life and stock, and he will go ahead and end that game with those resources intact. Danbi 2-0 over Nova. That's a hard matchup. I do think so. That's a hard matchup.
Yeah, and then when your main thing is like taken out like that, it's
right.
Right.
I mean, they're never on the ground, so roller's not the biggest. You know what I'm saying? And Yoshi has great out of shield, so you can't hit the shield. You could barely even commit to the aerials since Yoshi moves quicker than you do. So yeah, extremely hard matchup. Nova had some opportunities that took very well, you know, good whiff punishes, but closing it out requires, I think, maybe a longer game, and that's hard to play against Danbi of all people.
Yeah, he makes game 5s feel like game 10s.
For sure.
Or
Danbi's
game
one of
3s
those.
feel like game 5s.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, and then that's just kind of what we're dealing with today. You know, we've got people who may have not gotten the chance to play a player like Danbi, and finding out why he